30 seconds, guys. I'm here, all ready. Whoa. Okay. Well, hello guys, let me just put down the music a little bit. Hello guys and welcome to WetalkUAV Live. I'm a little bit excited today. Well, I'm actually really excited to be sharing some time with you guys. I've seen there are a few of you, so hello and welcome. And I'm excited. This is something really new to do here today. I want to share live with you some thoughts, some opinions, some, I don't know, having fun with you overall. And I see that you're killing and destroying the chat already. This makes me happy. And today I want to talk a little bit about the news about the Sony drone we saw at the CES 1 or 2 days ago. Also the Autel new drone that we saw, this kind of airplane that we saw. And also talk a little bit about the new, probably upcoming DJI FPV drone, everything we know until now. And also something that I really wanted to do, if you guys are drone pilots or you have any other types of videos that we could here react to and, talk a little bit about, react to them, see how we can improve them, shout out to other people that may be watching this, I don't know. It will be awesome to see. I hope that the sound and everything is fine. If there is any trouble happening during this live, I am sorry. It's the first time that I do it this way. So if a light turns off or the mic stops working or whatever, just leave it in the comments. Then I can read it and I'll be able to fix that if I can. And I wanted to start right away. By the way, if you do really actually want to see me reacting to some of your drone videos or whatever, leave it in the comments. I will be clicking on there and then we'll go. Okay, thank you. So welcome everyone. And I wanted to start right away with the Sony drone. Sony has been surprising us. Let me show you one sec here. I have this ready for you guys. Sony has released, as you know, on the CES, a new drone, kind of more like the Matrice drone from DJI, like big drones in order to attach the Sony cameras. This is interesting. Right now I'm filming with a Sony camera and all the videos that we do on this channel, we actually shoot on the Sony. So it would be definitely really interesting for us too on this channel. And let me stop talking and see a little bit what has happened in the past 2 or 3 days, okay? I hope that you can hear this. So this new drone is named Air Peak. And, well, yeah, we can listen to that too. 1 second before I keep going, can you guys...
Today, we'd like to introduce a new product integrating AI and robotics, designed for adventurous creators. This is AirPeak. AirPeak enables video creators to explore new frontiers for visual expression. With Sony's Alpha camera, stable dynamic remote shooting is possible. Creators have unlimited potential to capture stunning images from above. Airpeak transforms the skies into an infinite creative playground.
Für das Flugradland.
Okay, let's click on done. There's one more effect.
Could ever hope to be you, don't deceive me. I see first on the screen. Blow away your
So, 1 second guys, I think I fixed it. So I believe you can, I told you that something was gonna happen for sure. I think you can hear me now, right? Yes, I'm fixing. Do you hear me now, guys? I told you there was something. Okay, thanks. I told you there was something was gonna happen for sure. Of course, and I don't discard it happening again because, you know, things happen. I was talking about the drone. What makes this so important and what may be really tough for DJI is I actually was looking for, and there was this Zenmuse that already DJI developed where you can attach the Sony cameras, okay? I didn't really know that much about it, but I read that DJI at some point had some pressure from customers or clients, or I don't know from who, asking about. Yeah, sorry that I didn't check the chat. You know, the problem is, well, I have the software on the second screen, and I just closed it for a second so that I could see something else. But yeah, these things I will learn them, so I'm sorry for that. But I have the chat open right here, right now, and I won't miss it. What I was saying is that Sony is definitely something that DJI should be kind of scared of. They have decided to start this drone world with a bigger drone into the more pro and filmmaking branch, but I'm pretty sure they are at least thinking of getting into the more kind of user or regular people drones. We'll see, because as someone of you said in the chat already, it's gonna be tough for the new restrictions and the new everything that is happening right now in the drone world, and we'll see how this affects the drone market overall. We'll see, because this kind of things always are threatening to change the drone business, but they eventually kind of do that, but never really happen. So let me just answer a few of your questions. You were talking about buying the Mavic Air 2. Is it right time, or should you wait for a cheaper upcoming drone? About this specific question, I don't think that DJI is developing anything in the short time apart from a possible FPV drone, as much as I could think of. It could be a good time to still buy your Mavic Air 2. And I don't think that if they do release an FPV drone or something like that, that should affect the prices of the Air 2 and other drones. I doubt this. But getting back to the Sony, I believe that it's really interesting. As you could see, it does the job, right? So they could have kind of a matrice drone, DJI drone, with the Sony on top of it. And for, how many people out there have a Sony camera? How many hundreds of thousands of people are shooting out there with Sony cameras? And I don't really know how easy this drone will be, but I don't think it's going to be too complicated. Like drones we've seen in the past, or things like that are super complicated with cables, and then two people, one flying, the other one holding and pointing with the camera and all that. It's going to be simple. I believe it's going to be really simple, and it's going to be definitely a revolution for the film industry, because as you know by now, there are tons of series out there. The biggest names were like Game of Thrones and some other series like that were using Inspire 2s, right? But eventually on an Inspire 2, they were relying on the Zenmuse, I don't know, the X7 or whatever they were shooting. But if they can use now Sony cameras, I mean, if I would be the director or the producer or whatever of a show like Game of Thrones, I would definitely take a look into the Sony drone for sure and say, hey, how does this affect? Can it be better? Can it be worse? I don't know. It's pretty interesting. And the good thing is it's their first drone, and they are just smashing the table with this, right? I mean, they are hitting the market pretty badly. We'll see how the sales go, but I can think of big studios, like film studios, purchasing the drone, renting them, trying them, and hopefully one day we can have one of these drones and test it with this camera that you are watching right now. I hope that you still can hear me. Yes. I don't know. I will be checking the chat. Leave the questions or whatever you want to see. Leave them in the chat, because I will be answering as I go through them. You wish they would bring down the price of the FPV drone to 1,000. I really don't know. The problem of the FPV drone of DJI is that the FPV system is already expensive. And if they are, let me assume that they publish sometime soon in February or whenever they publish the drone, the bird, let's say the bird, is going to be expensive too, because I can think of, they're not putting a 1080p camera on that. I'm super sure they're using good cameras. They're going to be including the OQ-Sync. They're going to be for sure. So this means that I see it difficult that it will be below the $1,000. The problem of this is I don't know if the market, if the FPV market is ready for a drone costing more than $1,000, and that you can't really do too much, like to, you know, to set up the drone or change some parts or whatever, if it's already done and finished drone. So this is what I do have a little bit more doubts, and this is gonna be really interesting. And do you think the Sony drone will get as many sales as the Inspire 2? I don't know. Inspire 2s, we had actually 2 on this channel. One I crashed, and the other one I sent it to my friend. I don't know if you know the channel Kinotika. They're a friend of us, and I sent them. They wanted to do some, I don't know, some comparisons or something they did in the past, and they were using our Inspire 2. So I don't have it right now. And in terms of sales, we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting. And the FPV drone being modular, I don't know, but if I would be DJI, I wouldn't make my drone modular, because I believe one of the key points of DJI has always been that they gave you, why they actually became so popular is because they gave you something ready to fly out of the box that you didn't have to think too much about, that you could just, you know, fly it, and that everyone can fly it. So the key is always to be popular is that everyone can do it. And the FPV drone is gonna be for us. I mean, for people like us that are into filmmaking, that are into drones, and that we're not being surprised, as I've mentioned in the videos on our channel in the past couple of weeks, we're not being surprised anymore by drones. I mean, if DJI releases the Mavic Air 2, then it's bigger, better, and has OQ-Sync and all that, but there's no wow. I mean, it's not surprising us at all, right? It's just better, probably cheaper for the tech. But the FPV drone is something completely different. It's something that most of us don't really have the experience. I've said this. It's because we just don't care. I just don't have the patience for putting parts, and I don't know. I just love filming. I don't like building up stuff. There are many people that do like that, and I don't know if this new drone by DJI, this FPV drone, could be for those people. And being so expensive, I don't know. And thank you for your answer, Alex. Thank you, Stan, for being and commenting. Hope to see you in Chiba in Seychelles one day. Dude, do you live there? If you do live there, I wish I could be there. I mean, let me save some money and maybe we'll go visit you. And you do have pretty dope beaches out there, right? Hello, Damon. Oh, Cardoso Media. I remember you from the previous live that I did, right? True. It's been really long since something wowed the market, and it's gonna be more difficult every time. I mean, tech, unless they unveil something completely different, something completely revolutionary, it's not gonna be happening, at least here anymore, unless we get like unless we have the DJI iPhone or something like that, or the DJI car or something like that. Love your sunglasses, Gay Shrink. You have 7 pair? Man, you are my hero. I think I know. Okay, the audio is gone again. I think it's back. Let me just put it here again so that I can talk to you a little bit more like this. I think you can hear me now, right? Is that right? Okay, thanks. I don't know why this happens because I assume it's like every 10 minutes or something like this it turns off. I will see why this is happening. Sorry if this keeps happening today. I will try to fix this. I'm sorry. For the next one it will work hopefully. Your questions there. As I was saying, yeah, the sunglasses, they do help us. They do help us, and I'm super proud and happy that you guys help. And something that I've not mentioned too much about this is you are also helping a hospital here in Barcelona that helps children, sick children. So, and we're helping the planet, of course, because it's recycled materials and all that. But I don't want to talk too much about this. Thank you to all those people. Thank you, Geishring, for the purchases. I really hope that you are happy with them, and nothing would make me more happy than you being happy with them. And let me just go back a little bit on the comments. You were talking about the agricultural drone. Any comments on DJI agriculture drone? I remember when I first started this channel, DJI had just released, I don't remember the name, but it was a nice drone that would actually, fly over the plantations and throw that. I don't know how to say it in English, but it will depend first on the regulations and second on how DJI manages to go through the different countries and show to those people that are actually working on those plantations that the drones work. I was talking to a very close friend of mine. He actually works on some plantations and tree plantations, and he did never hear of these kind of drones before. He was working with their tractors and all that, and they are all automatic, and they can just press a button and the whole thing will work. Like the tractor will drive around and will do everything automatic. So I don't know how important this. And the biggest problem of these drones is for bigger plantations. You know how big they are, and you know that a drone like, for example, this DJI drone that works on the plantations, they cannot carry that many amount of this kind of water, poison, whatever they are throwing onto the, well, not poison, you know what I mean, they are throwing onto the plantation. So I don't know how limited that is. And let me go just back for you guys. Sorry. The video feed. What do you mean about the video feed? I will take notes of that. Liebe Grüße from Portugal. Hi, Elias. Thank you for the sunglasses also. What accessories do you recommend must for the Mavic Air 2? About accessories, the first thing you should always buy, apart from a battery, of course, would be filters. Filters is something that has to be on every single camera that you want to use. Like, I mean, on the phone it's a little bit complicated, but Sony cameras or mirrorless cameras, DSLR cameras, especially drones, you need filters. And even on the Mavic 2 Pro having manual aperture and all that, you still need at some specific scenarios, you need filters. So I believe filters is something that definitely should be there. And you have a Mavic Mini and looking to upgrade. Should I get a Zoom or Air? I don't care about the price difference, Jaden. I've been discussing a little bit about the Mavic 2 Zoom because when it came out, I thought it was one of the most interesting things out there, like having a optical zoom, actually, mechanical zoom out there would give you the possibility to do some parallax shots, some tons of things. But the problem is the Mavic 2 Zoom, having the Mavic Air 2 out there, unless you are shooting for something really specific that you need that zoom, I don't know. I probably would go for the Mavic Air 2. Having a better connection, the OcuSync 2.0, the range, the half-inch sensor is bigger than on the Mavic 2 Zoom. Yeah, I think I would go for the Mavic Air 2. Even though Drone Viral is telling you to Mavic 2 Zoom, in the end, this is so this is so personal, but I would go for the Mavic Air 2, I believe. Can you say if Mavic 3 happens? I've told this in the past, and I released yesterday a video on WetalkUAV. I think it is happening. I don't think it will happen in the next months, because if something is happening in DJI, I assume it's going to be the FPV drone. So definitely Mavic 3 is, I'm pretty sure, happening. And before Phantom 5, before Mini 3, I'm pretty sure 2021 is the year for the Mavic 3. I don't know, maybe towards summer or towards the end of the year. Yeah, probably, yeah. And hello, Philly Drone Live. Mike, I've been waiting to join Philly Drone Live on his show. I hopefully will do in the future. This is my first live show where I am now, and I hope this works out so that we can do our live show. And SJM Drones Media, one of the top commenters of our channel, thank you for being here. You have both the Zoom and the Pro. Out of the two, I like the Zoom more. It's true. It's true. I have said like a billion times that for videos on YouTube, there is no real big difference in terms of if you are able to edit properly, and if you do know how to make a decent video, you don't have to see a difference from a Mavic 2 Pro to Zoom or to Air 1. So I have both drones too, and if I want to do something specific, different, I would take the Zoom too. If it's just for filming out there, something like traveling or something like that, I would go for the Pro. I don't know. It's entirely up to you. The 2 Zoom is an amazing drone. It is an amazing drone, and there's no drone out there that can beat the Mavic 2 in terms of user drones. Still, I mean, that's the truth. And you love your Zoom, of course, drone viral. I love my too. Stab Visual, we were hoping for a sub 250 gram drone from Autel. I know we'll be talking about the Autel now. I have a few videos ready here from them, and we're going to be talking about it in a sec. I have the Evo 2 Pro, and it's the best drone I've ever owned. It's even better than my Mavic 2 Pro and Phantom 4 Pro. Well, you do have them all. We do also have the Autel Evo 2 Pro. We did test it, and we did compare it to the, what was it? The Mavic 2 Pro, I believe. Yeah. And it's awesome. I mean, it's the perfect drone. It's in terms of user experience, ease to fly, right out of the box, everything. I mean, we've reached a point where it doesn't really make a difference anymore. They are doing pretty similar drones, and the only thing I saw is that the Autel was a little bit bigger. But I mean, you know, I've heard people complaining about DJI's user. When you have to contact them for some problems or whatever, people are complaining a lot about them. Maybe Autel is better. I don't know. I don't have experience on Autel feedback or contact, so I don't know. All drones are perfect for today, and for a sub 250 gram, well, we have the Mini 2. I was actually hoping for a Sony sub 250 gram, and I thought that Autel could be going into that direction too, because I think this is, like, in the short term, the most interesting market right now with all the regulations and problem. And Chivo is home. Chivo is home. He's having, I don't know, I hope he's watching. So say hi to Chivo. Elias, do you prefer the Mavic 2 Pro or the Phantom 4 Pro used? I've been always saying that I do prefer the Phantom, but there is also some personal love that I have towards the Phantom line, because it was the first drone that I ever flew actually was a Phantom 1 or something, Phantom Vision. I don't remember, like 10 years, 7, 8 years. I don't remember, like many years ago, and that started me. And then the first one I purchased with my hard-earned money was the Phantom 3 Professional. And with that, I grew everything. I mean, I started everything, my drone course, my YouTube channel, then I started WetalkUAV. And Phantom 4 Pro is just bigger. Same as on the Autel 2 Pro, A drone that is bigger probably will make a little bit more noise, but is also more stable. So it is always up to you and the use. I mean, if you do live in Alaska and you do have a lot of wind, strong winds and that, maybe you prefer a Phantom 4 Pro. If not, if you care more about not being noticed or, you know, then you may go for a Mavic 2 Pro. So it will depend. But we also tested Phantom 4 Pro V2 versus Mavic 2 Pro on this channel, and we saw that in terms of image quality, the Phantom 4 Pro was still a little bit better than the Mavic 2 Pro. And what else? Guys, I really like you saying hi to each other on the chat. Salve, oh my god, someone is... I'll probably get Mavic 2. Because of the zoom feature, I can only imagine the shots I can get with it. That's the point. If it's the right drone for you, go ahead. You won't regret, for sure. Chivo is watching. Hello, what's up? Chivo is here. Roku F11 Pro, then upgraded to a Mini. I don't know which drone that is. But yeah. Our friend Steve is hoping for a Mini 3 in 2021. P4P is your favorite one. It just oozes great video quality and it's great to fly. I don't think there is need of a Mini 3, honestly, right now. I don't really see how they could be improving that unless they just put some, I don't know, bigger sensor. But with that weight and I don't know. I don't see it happening, really. The Mini 1 was upgradable because it had that 2.7K and people were complaining a little bit and the Wi-Fi signal was bad. So they have improved that, and right now I don't see why they could be improving that, but I don't know. Phantom 4 Pro best camera. I also believe that. You need your Phantom 4 fixed. Any suggestions? What do you mean Unit 6 fixed? The Roku F11 as a Pro is a budget drone for less than $300. Awesome. Guys, let me just keep going with a few things that I had ready. Let's talk about the Untitled drone. Let me go back here to you. Close this. The dragonfish. Let me show this to you. And the magic's happening. Isn't that cool? It took me like 200 hours to do that transition. But yeah, let's go for the dragonfish. To those who are here and don't know, what has happened is that on the CES happening right now, and in the past couple of days, Autel has decided to unveil this. It's like a plane, but it's like a drone, and they have named it Dragonfish. And I wanted to show you if it does load the video. Put the sound. I hope that you have the mic. Let's see if it charges. Okay, it doesn't work. Let me go to YouTube very fast, very quick. Let's see, Autel Dragonfish. Oh, that's us. Hello. Introducing Dragonfish. Let me see if this works now. 480p, we won't do too much. 4K. I don't know if the stream's gonna crash if I start putting everything in 4K. Let's take a look.
The next generation of UAVs has to be safe. It must be reliable, and it should be flexible to adapt to the unpredictable conditions that are present out on the field, providing intelligent solutions to professionals and supplying accurate data for those in command to make critical decisions. Introducing the new Autel Robotics Dragonfish VTOL UAS. The Dragonfish boasts a new tilt rotor design that combines the efficiency of fixed.
Let me just put it down 720 sometimes. I think there is the stream struggling a little bit if I start putting up the 1080p and all that.
Aircraft endurance with the takeoff convenience of traditional multi-rotor drones. maximum flight time of up to 120 minutes
Not
and
bad.
a video transmission range of 30 kilometers.
Not bad.
The Dragonfish offers unparalleled performance within its class. The provided GNSS base station and the integrated RTK module allows the Dragonfish to fly confidently in complex environments while capturing precise, centimeter-accurate data. In industries that require frequent aerial inspections, the Dragonfish provides high-quality solutions with a powerful camera system. A modular payload mount with quick-release function enables the Dragonfish to mount a variety of payloads effortlessly to suit different mission needs. Dual sensor combines a 12mm wide-angle lens with 20x zoom lens. Operator can switch between them with a single click. Paired with a 3-axis gimbal, the Dragonfish can still smoothly capture stabilized images, even with high magnification. If that's not enough, then leverage the intelligent functions of the Dragonfish. Powered by a suite of onboard processors and advanced AI algorithms, tracking moving
Not
subjects
bad.
such as people, vehicles, objects, or ships is now easier than ever before. Capable of identifying up to 64 objects simultaneously and tracking a single object traveling at speeds of up to 120 kilometers per hour, the Dragonfish sets a whole new standard in airborne intelligence. The advanced mission planning function allows you to quickly change its flight path when any unpredictable changes happen. The terrain following feature allows the Dragonfish to calculate terrain changes in real time and carries out different flight path adjustments to avoid any incidents possibly caused by unpredictable topographical differing. Reliable and efficient, the Dragonfish offers a multitude of redundancy systems for a smooth, safe flying experience. Dual redundant CAN-bus communication enables the real-time monitoring of the rudder surface and motor status, protecting the aircraft from strong electromagnetic interference. Onboard AI self-checks the system continuously to prevent faults and accidents before they occur. In a world that demands more, Autel Robotics sets a whole new standard by combining power, performance, and intelligence to create the ultimate VTOL UAS. The Dragonfish.
Ooh, bad ending. Bad ending. So, what do you guys think? There's like, I'm trying to get rid of this person commenting on the chat, so sorry for that. I will try. Just give me. What do you think? What do you guys think of the Dragonfish? I mean, let me see. Do we have a price for this? We'll go into the specs in a sec. Do we have a price? Is there a price? Do you guys know the price? No, we don't have a price. But it's gonna be shop. I don't know. No, there's no. The Dragonfish is not in the shop. It's just like they presented it and oh Jesus. Oh, that one on the chat. Can I? Let me see. Well, whatever. It takes the whole technology out there that could be applied on something that flies right on the sky. It's just put on this drone and, well, drone or plane, or I don't even know what to call it anymore. Look at this. I mean, the specs. What's wrong with the spammer? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm trying to deactivate the guy from the channel, but it just keeps happening. But anyway, 120-minute endurance. I mean, it has 2 batteries, and I can assume if we get to, 90 minutes or 80 minutes, that's gonna be still amazing. So that's something like I don't know, just never seen before on this kind of things flying in the air, right? 3-minute quick assembly. That's something that I really am curious about, to see how you transport this. How's the bag gonna be? How long is it gonna take really to? You need some moderators, maybe. Yeah, I hope we'll have them one day. I don't know how long you're gonna take. It's gonna take you to set this thing up, but 3-minute quick assembly, okay. 4K 20 times stabilized optical zoom. I mean, have you seen the gimbal? Look at this. This is just it's a decent camera. I believe this camera is gonna be as big as the whole Mini 2, for example. You know, so 4K stabilized 20 times optical zoom. I don't know if there's something that can beat that. And in terms of with having this RTK module and all that for patrols and for governments or whatever on controlling or fighting fires, and it's gonna be really helpful for sure. 2000 meters infrared detection range. Someone that knows about this can tell me please what that means. 30 kilometers, 18-mile transmission, max video transmission range. I really want to see how they have done this. I'm really curious because this kind of numbers scare me a little bit, because you never know if there is a mountain in between, if there are trees in the middle. I don't know. And 5-second system boot and self-check. That's cool. Overall, I believe maybe, I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe Autel has decided, same as Sony, okay, the drone user, like people out there for traveling videos and for spontaneous filmmaking, maybe it's difficult to attack that market right now because DJI is gonna just smash them, or it's gonna be really difficult. So maybe the point is starting in a different path into this drone world and drone market. Start creating a name by something that has not done nobody has done before, like for example this plane. And once they gain this reputation and they gain money, maybe they can start pushing harder into the drone user market. I don't know. It's just something that I think same as on the Sony drone we've seen before. Maybe it's time to start doing this kind of things, as the drone users like ourselves are gonna be restricted in the next months and couple of years for sure. And I don't know, I really badass, it looks cool. Yeah, it's definitely really interesting to see this Autel. Safety and redundancy, okay, this must be a masterpiece in terms of engineering. I'm not the right person to talk about this. There's something that should know a little bit more about the engineering parts of a drone. Oh, third-party payloads. Triple sensor for cable. Let me see. Triple sensor. Okay. Allows third-party users to develop unique payload solutions quickly and efficiently for different mission scenarios and applications. Well, this is interesting to all those people that are interested in photogrammetry, topography, all those kind of things. And I don't know, let me just check for a sec. 1 second. The mic's working. 2 people carrying it at transition to modes looks interesting. It definitely looks interesting. Let me just check 1 sec something. Jordy is watching. Thanks, mate. I appreciate. You love this channel. Thank you. I love you too. You do always watch our videos and comment on them. And you know I do answer. Let me just take a look at the specific. 7 kilograms. That's like 15 pounds. Well, I mean, of course, if it has to fly... But the batteries must be really interesting, because holding 15 pounds or 7 kilo... Oh no, this guy again on the chat. Holding... Let me silent this boy. Holding 15 pounds or 7 kilos in the air for 2 hours, you definitely need some awesome batteries. Max takeoff weight, max payload 1.5 kilograms. So if you're attaching third-party solutions or cameras, know that they can be max 1.5 kilograms. This is interesting. This is really interesting. The RTK module is interesting to many, many people out there. Max transmitting system to a ground control station of up to 10 kilometers. Also really interesting. Overall, I believe we'll see how this Dragonfish develops in the upcoming weeks and months, but I definitely want to see what happens with that. Cardoso, you think we'll see a lot more companies going through the commercial route since DJI dominated the consumer market? That's how it's been in the past few years. Hi Kiran, thanks for joining. Biggest fan, thanks man. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate that. Thank you all actually that even though even to all those people that have been a couple of minutes only, I really appreciate this, because I was kind of nervous in the beginning, because I really knew that, okay, that's a channel that has almost 80k subs, but it's gonna be like 5 people watching. Why? I don't know. People are not interested in live streamings. I am not too much interested in live streaming, honestly. And I don't know how YouTube manages this. And yeah, 13 people right now. Thank you very much. I think I'm gonna be a few minutes more here answering if you do have any questions or want to know something specific. And I will be, let me see. I wanted to talk a little bit about this man that has been our biggest friend in the past. Honestly, if I'm honest, this Osita account, I've said it a billion times too. Yeah, sorry for the spammers. Try to get rid as fast as I can of them. This Osita account, at some point I believe I don't know, it knows too much, and of course it's suspicious, and many brands have in the past done this kind of strategy in terms of marketing, like having a bunch of accounts and then leaking stuff. So they tried creating hype, but for us YouTubers and people that really work hard to get a decent, at least honest review the day when the brand does publish the product, it kind of takes us strength off, because there's no big surprise anymore, right? So once the drone or whatever is published, everyone knows everything about it from the first second. They already know. So what's the point of watching reviews and all that if you do already know everything, right? But I don't know. This is like how things work these days. However, let's talk about the latest leaks. 3 days ago, he published this. This seems to be like a leak, or the Chinese DJI store, I don't know, with the FPV V2 version, which has made people start speculating about the eventual FPV drone. And I can't say too much about it. I mean, I believe, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be for that. I don't see any other specific reason more than upgrading the already existing system to have a better OcuSync, or I don't know. But yeah, we already saw this amazing picture that I don't see as a leak anymore. I mean, should I believe that someone has made this picture without other people noticing or something like that? And finally, this display demo